Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this very quick collection showcase I'm going to be showing some of my Generation 1 Autobot cars mixed in with a few ehobby and indeed some South American Minibot exclusives as well. So this has been requested by, to be fair, quite a lot of people who've asked questions on the short that I posted up last few days on this channel. So I'm just going to go through very quickly what these are, and also just to remind anybody, if you're new to this channel, that there is individual reviews on pretty much all of these, to be honest. So if we start with this left hand side, most of these you'll know, to be honest. So of course we've got Hot Rod, we've got Punch, Counter Punch, however you want to refer to him, in his obviously alternate mode. Then we've got, I'm going to do the main cars first and the Minibots in a minute. Then we've got Wheeljack, then of course we've got Trax, there is Mirage, and indeed Red Alert. Jazz, now there's a couple of Jazzes, and again I'll explain why they are in a second. There's Prowl, Smokescreen, Blue Streak, and indeed Sunstreaker and Sideswipe at the bottom. So what we've got here, we've got a mixture of Antex and Estrella figures, Minibots mixed in with some originals. Now Antex are Argentinian versions of the Minibots, and Estrella are Brazilian, hence them being referred to as South American Minibots. Them two are both official Hasbro, two different colour cliff jumpers. Then we've got Antex versions of Windcharger and Cliff Jumper, same there. This is a Thesima, which is a Spanish plastic variant. That is Bumble Jumper, and then of course we've got I think that's Estrella as well, to be honest. And then we've just got Hubcap and Windcharger at the back there. Right, moving on to the slightly more obscure ones, or maybe rarer, or maybe just ones you've not seen. So I'd love to tell you that all these are original Diaclone, but they're not. A lot of them are ehobby reissues, which came out in the early 2000s. But if we start at the back, we've got the three Omnibots. So we've got Downshift, Override, and it's going to come to me in a second. But the reason why this Jazz is here is because this is the second release of Jazz, and the way you can tell is, see, he's got a number 4 on the door, whereas the first release of Jazz over here has the Martini logo on, and of course they stopped that very, very soon. It didn't last long at all with the Martini logo on it, for obvious reasons. They don't want to be advertising alcohol with kids' toys, shall we say. Override camshaft, and it's going to come to me in a second. Then we've got two Diaclone. That is of course the infamous Red Trax, or she's now known as Road Rage, and that is a Red Sunstreaker, and once again they're all original Diaclone. Right, that's an original vintage Takara stepper. That is a ehobby gold Jazz, and then these two are ehobby as well. So we've got Clamp Down and Deep Cover, and then at the bottom we've got ehobby clear Rodimus, and indeed an ehobby Blue Streak. So the two at the front, again, these are Spanish Thesima Minibots. That's an original Bumblebee with a Estrella one. That's a normal tailgate and Beachcomber. They are Antex and Estrella, I think, one of each, or maybe they're both Estrella. Gears is Bronze, Estrella, and then just the normal Hasbro versions at the back. So that hopefully has answered all the questions that I've been asked on it, and that's why I thought I'd just set this up. It didn't take too long. I try to keep everybody as happy as I can, answer all the questions on here. But there you go. That is a quick look at just some of the Autobot cars that I've got in my collection. Hope you found this interesting. Let me know in the comments, and take care.